Your knife is your most important tool. And before you can use it well, you need to understand it, every part, and every type. So we start at the very beginning. The anatomy of the blade, and the knives you will reach for every single day. First, the anatomy. A knife has 4 main sections: the blade, the bolster, the tang, and the handle. Start with the blade. At the front is the point, for piercing and fine detail. Behind it, the tip, or belly, the first third, for small, delicate cuts. And running the whole length, the edge, your entire cutting surface, from point to heel. At the back sits the heel, where you apply force for the tougher jobs. And along the top, the spine, thick and strong. It adds weight, and it is what you use to crush a clove of garlic. Where the blade meets the handle is the bolster, that thick collar of metal. It balances the knife in your hand, and it stops your fingers slipping forward onto the edge. Now, the knives themselves. Start with your 4 daily workhorses. The chef's knife, the paring knife, the boning knife, and the carving slicer. The chef's knife, 20 to 30 centimeters, is your all-rounder, chopping, dicing, slicing. The paring knife, small and precise, is for peeling, trimming, and fine work. The boning knife, narrow and stiff, removes meat cleanly from the bone. And the carving slicer, long and thin, gives those clean, even slices for roast meats and poultry. Then the specialists. The filleting knife for fish. The serrated bread knife. The santoku for low-drag slicing. The torn for turning vegetables. The palette knife for spreading. And the heavy cleaver for cartilage and bone. Each specialist has one job, and one job only. And the cleaver is the last knife you reach for, never the first. So, know your knives. Know their parts. And respect what each one is built to do. That knowledge is the foundation everything else is built on. That is the anatomy of the blade, and the full knife roll. In episode 2, we move on to selecting the right knife for the task, handling it safely, and the correct grip. See you there.